Greetings, my name is Adam.
And I'm Colin, and this is our circuit for the Braitenburg bug.
This is how the final product will act. When the battery is plugged in, and the light is shining, the motor will speed up. You can hear the pitch increase. When the light is off, it slows down, and in complete darkness, the motor nearly stops, and at a point, it does stop.
Now this is a very simple drawing of what this circuit that you just saw looks like. And here we have a 9-volt battery, a photoresistor, potentiometer, transistor, and motor.
If you need a refresher on how either of these three things work, you can see one of our earlier videos, which are very informative and interesting. The driving force behind the motor is a voltage divider. A voltage divider works by having two resistors. In this case we have two variable resistors, but the potentiometer is now a constant, which we set at a very low resistance. Over the whole spectrum of the two resistors, the voltage drop will be 8 volts, which makes sense because we're using a 9-volt battery. The ratio of voltage drop across the first resistor and across the second resistor will be complementary, adding up to the 8 volts. What determines the drop from each is how much larger this resistance is than this one. Now, this one's very low for now, so the photoresistor we can use as a variable. When it is in light, it's at a very low resistance, which means lots of current will flow across and down this connector into the transistor. When it's at a high resistance, very little current will flow across and into the transistor.
And the transistor, as Adam said before, you can see a more detailed video on how it exactly works, but in essence it amplifies the current that we can switch through the voltage divider and makes the change in voltage in our motor more dramatic.
Up to an 8-volt change, as you can see in the actual circuit board.
We'll show you it again now that you know exactly what's going on in it.
The battery comes in the top, splits down these two wires. One goes into the transistor, one goes to the photoresistor right here. After the photoresistor, one goes back, the yellow wire here, into the transistor, which is the middle of the voltage divider, and the other part goes to the potentiometer. The transistor then has an output which goes to the motor over here, which made the whirring noise you heard earlier, and everything leads back to the battery, which is not plugged in now because we don't want to waste battery. We hope you enjoyed our informative video.
Thank you, and that's how we do it.
That is how we do it.